Hey kids, welcome back to Lords of Shadow. I have unfortunate news. I actually went through this level. I recorded it and unfortunately the file got corrupted somehow. Somewhere around the 5-minute mark it just chunks out and it kills the whole thing, and I couldn't upload it, couldn't do anything, couldn't even edit that part out. So I'm gonna do the underground caves again just for you. But unfortunately, I'm not going to discover it with you, which kind of sucks. Anyways.
He is becoming stronger with every step he takes. His prowess in battle is undeniable. He will need it now. Goblins are one thing, but there are other creatures in the dark places of the world, creatures who know nothing of his plight, but fight for their very survival. Many fallen brothers are testament to this. Indeed, their bleached bones adorn the tortuous tunnels in this god-forsaken place. He runs ever onward into peril. I wonder who the prey is, and who is the hunted. Perhaps when the time comes, these creatures will know fear as they look into the eye of their quarry. Go, my friend, save your love.
Now the one thing about this, by the way, we are inside that tree. The one thing about this challenge here is where you have to kill 10 dudes while being poisoned by the spider. I can't do it. I've tried it because I had no idea that the video wasn't working. So I spent some time going through this, trying to get it done, so on and so forth. And yeah, I just can't get it done because the spider just refuses to poison me. And there he is. So I made a big shalope joke. It's all wasted now. I having to redo this, it kind of sucks because you know, the original inspiration to, you know, do things, say things, just those nice little accidents that happen, they you know, it's just not gonna happen anymore. Now, one thing that was well established the first time I did this is I'm not very good at fighting these damn spiders. They're the worst. And yeah, the game makes it look like this is going to be the only one you fight, but it's not. They show up around 2 or 3 times in this level alone. What the hell are you doing? Oh crap! One thing to note, there is only one health font on here. Yeah, in this level, which kind of sucks. And I just noticed that Gabe climbs that wall very weirdly. Almost died. So, yeah. So unfortunately, none of this is really going to come as a surprise to me. I know what I'm doing now. I should start trying to heal myself. At least just for a little bit, because we're gonna see one of our 8-legged friends, and there he is. And fighting him while there's wolves is not too bad, but definitely not the best of times. Not something I would schedule time out of my work day to get done, you know. Not the ideal vacation. There is a lot of orbs. Let me suck those up. Oh! I cannot see what's going on. Oh no, oh, so now I'm poisoned, and I could normally try and kill 10 guys, but of course the wolves have already stopped spawning. There is one other opportunity to get that done later in the level, but again, the spider doesn't always poison you, and I'm not entirely sure what the telegraph is for it. I guess it's that. And yeah, to heal it, you just have to get into your light mode there and whack away at it. So there are 2 paths here. They both inevitably end up one way, but because I'm being forced to redo this, I'm gonna take what I believe is the easier path. Let me see if the books are... Okay, so I have all the scrolls. So before, if I don't forget, before we get out, I'll go over the scrolls. But what we are looking for here is 2 stone keys. Now this thing, I'm not supposed to be able to open right now. Because you get what you need to open it at the end of the level. So for purity's sake, I'm not going to open it. All that's in there is a dead body with a scroll that I already have collected, so I will go and read that. So there's our health font. We can take this. There's actually a spider path here. So the first time I came here, I actually didn't see it. But I believe we actually do need to go fight the goblins, which don't spawn until we actually look at the door. So we gotta go look at... Oh no, they spawn. Okay. Oh my god. There we go. Because yes, we need 2 keys to get past this. There we go. To get past this level, and they are contained on some dead bodies. I don't think that the level actually tells you that, but you will eventually arrive to that conclusion. There you go. There's 1 runic stone key. And this is something you've not seen on this playthrough, although maybe you've been watching someone else's or not. But that little skull there in the upper right hand corner that says 0 out of 10, that is only going to show up when you're trying to do a challenge. So there's a body here as well. I don't know if you can see it, but he had a scroll as well. Found the life gem. We're doing okay. Yeah, okay, so there's the door. So you can see the body that we need to get to is right up there, but we can't jump up there. There's an alternate path to get there, but this door is why we need the 2 stone keys. So let's go. Crap. Oh, I think I have to actually backtrack a little bit, so we'll go do that, because we need to go and get that extra key. Now walking on those things is not easy. I mean, it's not difficult, but Gabe is pretty wobbly even if you don't move the stick. And because of the weird camera angles, you are just kind of sometimes forced to deal with that. It reminds me a lot of Prince of Persia. Oh, maybe... No, it's not here. Alright, so we gotta go this way, which is the second path. And I don't know if we have to fight more spiders or not. I cannot remember. Shit. And I know I talk a lot about this while playing the game, but this game is just beautiful. What can I say? And what I really love is just the attention to detail. Look at that skeleton just sitting there at the bottom of the valley. Something really huge. Oh, great. Okay. Oh, So one good thing about letting the spider tackle you, not trap you in its web, but actually get on top of you where you have to jam the button, is like this. He'll spawn some of those orbs that you would need to heal yourself from poison. I've been in a situation where I got poisoned, and of course I couldn't heal myself because I didn't have any of that magic potion stuff. And I died. My goodness, come on. There we go. Right. You have to go this way. You can't jump from there, unfortunately, but... Oh my god, what's wrong with me? Get up there. Alright, can I get up now? Okay, there we go. And then we gotta jump down here. And I'm still trying to remember whether or not there's a double jump that shows up later in the game, but I have no idea. Go. That was completely unnecessary, but check out my X-Men moment. I don't know where Gabe got that power. Alright, so here is the upgrade we're looking for. But before we do that, let's take a look at the scrolls here in the order we find them. Alright, so this was from the first body we find, and it says, although they are big, spiders are surprisingly quick and agile. I have heard a skilled warrior may even tame one to a certain degree, if it tires enough and ride it like a warthog. I have also heard that their webs can be used to weave bridges strong enough to bear the weight of a grown man. Incroyable. Perhaps I am losing my wits stuck in this infernal place. I must be crazy to believe such a thing. And another Brotherhood Night Scroll. Everywhere I turn, there is death and decay. God has deserted us. I have abandoned my quest. It is hopeless. I don't want to die, to end up like all my fellow brothers fallen by the wayside, destined to be a resource for some other adventurer. I don't want that to be my fate. But it was. It was. Oh, that's just the trial. Boop. Here we go. This is the big hint. I have been following the trail of Rinaldo Gandolfi, famed alchemist and fellow of the Brotherhood of Light. I don't know what drove him to leave the Order or indeed why he disappeared into the wilderness, but we could certainly use his skills in this dark time, that's for sure. It is said he created many magical weapons and relics, and that he hides them in hard-to-find places where only the most committed and deserving may stumble upon them. Which is a pretty big hint, and what leads us to here. The whole reason why we are doing this. And I made a big point about, you know, like, hey, how come they don't just give you an upgraded cross, or combat cross? But I believe after you get this thing, it's supposed to open up the book, but because I'm redoing it, it probably won't, and I'll go and find that page for you. Badass. Oh, it opened the book. There you go. Here's the spiked chain. So Rinaldo Gandolfi built two different chains for the combat cross, but this one was never approved by the Brotherhood for obvious reasons. The elders thought that the spikes were too cruel for the holy nature of the weapon. However, instead of destroying it, the artisan hid the links in one of the mausoleums of the Order, believing that one day it might be needed. With a spiked chain, the combat cross can be used to saw through obstacles and to tame dangerous monsters by looping it around their necks. So we've been getting hints all level, had you joined me the first time, that we will be able to ride animals, creatures, one of them being the spiders. So this pole may look familiar. We saw one earlier, and again, that was, I think that was just to get to the life gem. Ugh. And it's definitely not the most fun minigame. But whatever, it is what it is. And that is the underground caves. I only really missed like a small stretch of level for you. Which was just a little bit more fighting. There wasn't really much there. I think it was just another platform puzzle as well. I have no idea. But we have a crap load of skill points because, you know, I've now redone this. Let's go and see what we can get. I want this. I'm gonna save up for the chainsaw because I really like that move. I think that's the one. That's the one. Well, what's ground cutter? Oh, it's another one that I used a lot in my, if I remember. But yeah, sooner or later we will be leaving the wilderness, but we are still in chapter 2 here. So when we come back, we will go ahead and do the labyrinthine entrance and see if we can make our way further through the game. So hopefully this one will work, and I'll finally be able to do this. So thanks for joining me on this one. I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.